Yes, so this is the first time in history that the film at the time of the Oscars, that was the highest grossing film of all time, did not win a single Oscar. Always up to this point, there had been at least 3 wins. Jurassic Park, Jaws, Sound of Music had 5. Gone with the Wind, I believe, had 7 or 8. Titanic had 10. All of these, which were the highest ranking films of the time when they were up for Academy Awards, won at least 3 Oscars. Avengers, big old goose egg, big old 0. I mean, not even a costume award, not even a cinematography, nothing.
It's a shame.
Nothing. I mean,
it's a shame.
And look, not to say that money equates quality, right? That's not to say, but to completely ignore the fact of what that movie did. Even if it had gotten a special Oscar, like Who Framed Roger Rabbit did, right? Like they didn't know where to put Who Framed Roger Rabbit, so they gave it a special honorary Oscar on its own as a film. Yeah. And it's like, and that could have been something with Avengers too, where it's like
Hollywood just would not allow themselves to do that because they hate Marvel and they hate comic books so much.
Yeah, they hate they hate how I guess the kind of the populace, right? It appeals to the mass audience, the popcorn flick, right?
Well, it's money too. Yeah, it takes money.
Right. They hate in a way, as much as Hollywood loves themselves, they hate themselves at the same time.
Yeah,
right.
It's Quagmire.
Yeah, exactly. And the fact that you have Marvel honestly being one of the few things that kind of keeps movie theaters open in this town half the time. But you won't give them any sort of recognition. It just kind of shows the two-facedness of this town, and it's a shame. And again, money doesn't equal quality, but the fact that it's completely snubbed overall is kind of a shame.
Look, I'll admit, Endgame did not have the best storytelling as an individual film, which I think is a criteria for an Oscar, right? I think I always said this before. Infinity War actually had one of the best storytelling stories ever with Thanos, but. To not win anything, to snub that film completely, and what it accomplished over 22 films is really stupid. And again, it's another reason why I don't like the Academy. It's just they shut it out on purpose. They screwed them out of something. They deserved something. Costume design, special effects alone. I mean, like if you saw some of the breakdowns, I don't know if you have, but I like to watch the behind the scenes stuff of like how they created the final battle. That battle alone. Like, are you not entertained? Are you not convinced that? I mean, it was flawless from what I can see. Not to mention the amount of stuff that they put in. They should have gotten an award for putting Howard the Duck in that thing. All right, so I don't watch the Oscars anymore. I do pay attention to kind of who wins. I'm not going to admit that, but I don't watch it anymore.
Yeah, I didn't watch it either for the most part. I watched a couple of replays of the musical performances. But I was busy. I was working. Like I had stuff to do. Like to me, it's just another Sunday. And I'm in LA.
It's just it doesn't work in the digital age. I don't know how else to say it.
And then the only other thing I also want to say is congrats to Taika Waititi for also winning an Oscar for Jojo Rabbit for adapted screenplay. Reminding everyone again that killing Nazis deserves as many awards as possible. So congrats to him. And honestly, I love what he said. About him playing Hitler, him as a Maori person, as a half, also has half Jewish, and he's like, isn't it just the biggest FU ever to him for me to play Hitler and then win an Oscar for it? I'm like, yes, and that's awesome because
that's a good political message, right?
Yes, exactly.
That's a fun one,
Yes. So we can all get behind killing Nazis because Nazis are horrible, terrible, despicable, and should be eradicated at every possible opportunity.
I approve this message.